Welcome to I Talk You Talk. Let's discuss some of the deadliest pandemics in the history. To begin with, let us understand the difference between an epidemic and pandemic. An epidemic is what that affects many people at the same time and spreading from one person to another in a particular locality where the disease is not permanently prevalent. On the other hand, a pandemic is an epidemic by itself, but that has spread over a larger area and it's prevalent throughout an entire country or a continent or the whole world. Here is the fact for the day. Do you know how many have died so far because of HIV, AIDS? It is 40 million people around the world. Now let's get back to the topic and discuss deadliest pandemics in the history. Let's start with Black Death, the worst of all. Said to have spread during 1346 to 1353, researchers say that Black Death has claimed lives of over 200 million people. African continent, Europe, and Asia were the highly affected regions due to Black Death. Reason for spread of this pandemic? Researchers say that this disease got spread through fleas from rats. Next is flu pandemic, dated 1918 to 1968. This pandemic has killed 30 million people around the world. Next is the Justinian Plague, dated 541 AD. This plague has claimed over 25 million people's lives. It is believed that this plague has destroyed the entire Byzantine Empire. The plague has spread through rats and fleas. Next to be seen is the Antonine Plague, dated 165 AD. This plague has killed over 5 million people. Greece, Italy, and Egypt were the countries highly affected by Antonine Plague. Reason for the spread of this plague is measles and smallpox. It is believed that Antonine Plague has killed the entire Roman army. The Asian flu, dated 1956. The flu took the lives of 2 million people. China, Hong Kong, and United States were the countries highly affected by the Asian flu. The reason for this spread is H2N2 influenza A category. Next one is the flu pandemic, happened to have spread in the year 1958. It has claimed little over 1 million people's life. Hong Kong, United States, Europe, and Asia were the places where flu pandemic hit high. What caused the flu pandemic? It's H3N2 influenza A category. Another flu pandemic in the list, dated 1889 to 1890. This pandemic took lives of approximately 1 million people. Greenland and Asia were the places the flu pandemic hit high. Reason for this pandemic was H3N8 influenza. Next is the third cholera, happened in 1852. The pandemic killed 1 million people. Third world countries were the ones affected due to this cholera, and the reason was very poor hygiene and lack of medical support. Next in the list is sixth cholera, spread during 1910 to 1911. This took the lives of 800,000 people. Russia, North African countries, and Arab countries were the ones highly affected due to this cholera. Last but not the least, COVID-19, the novel coronavirus, started in December 2019, and we are yet to witness a cure. This pandemic has already taken the lives of 1 million people and counting. The entire world has got affected by this virus. Hope we come out of this soon. I have not included HIV in the list because it's a sexually transmitted disease, unlike the ones listed in the video. Hope the video was informative and you liked it. Thanks for watching. Welcome